now tuning into the very best. It's yours truly, Jazzy Fizzle, Fizzle, Fizzle. And this is Instinct Radio, man. Tune in, baby. Oh, boy. Yeah.
All right, you guys. You're back live on the air with Regina Sunshine and my special guest co-host, Robin Shockley, here on the Regina Sunshine Show on Instinct Radio. And we have our next guest today. We are going to be talking about an organization that you guys have heard me mention many times, Destiny's Daughters of Promise. And we have a daughter and a mother here with us today.
Awesome.
Welcome to the show.
Yay. Thank you.
I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to introduce yourselves to the audience and tell them a little bit about yourselves.
I'm Esselina Talley, the mother of Gianna Sade Talley, and I'm a very active parent, and I'm proud that my daughter is a part of Destiny's Daughter of Promise.
I'm Gianna Talley, and I'm glad to be part of DDP.
Awesome. Well, I have to mention as well that, I was a volunteer with DDP for about two and a half years before I started teaching in South Carolina again. So I so love, first of all, Dr. Lorraine Thomas is an amazing woman.
Is.
And I'll talk about her, then we'll talk about you. But I got to say this, I got to edify her, because when I came into her organization, you're coming in as a volunteer, but she takes you on as a mentee. And she began to pour into me. And I didn't realize that I thought I'm here to help the girls.
To be a blessing.
Yeah.
And you're getting the blessing.
Giving me books to read, pouring into me, speaking life, praying over me.
Yes.
And I remember my exit interview, when you leave, you do the exit interview. And I began to really reflect on my times. Oh my goodness, I thought I was here helping the girls. But I came here and God was preparing me for greater things through Dr. Lorraine Thomas. So shout out to Miss Lorraine. We love you.
Ditto.
We love you. All right, so real quick, for those who don't know, Destiny's Daughters of Promise is a girls mentoring organization.
Definitely.
It started off with middle school girls. Now we have a group, in high school as well. And it's all about helping young women with leadership and self-improvement and community service and education and all of these positive things. So what I want to do first, from a mother's perspective, how important was it to you to have your daughter be a part of something like DDP?
When Gianna first entered Floyd Middle School and I thought of the organizations that I wanted her to be a part of, DDP was not on the list because I didn't know there was such an organization. But when I passed by the table and I read what they were about, a Christian-based organization, I thought, oh, she's got to be a part of this. Then I was told she has to have a recommendation from a teacher. So we thought about who could recommend her, and we agreed on the person that could recommend her Girl Scout leader. So we spoke with her, and she did so, and it was the best decision we made because it's really changing her from the inside out, not just the outside in.
I'm glad you mentioned the recommendation part because one of the things that always struck me with DDP was, you have a lot of organizations that are looking for what they call the at-risk youth.
Right.
And they figure the ones that are doing okay, we don't have to worry about them. They'll be okay. And I remember Miss Lorraine saying, but those are the ones who get lost because nobody's looking for them.
Nobody's looking.
And so for DDP, you have to be someone who's in good academic standing.
Right.
You have to have a recommendation. You have to be considered a leader already.
Right.
So we're trying to take those girls who are already doing the right things,
Yes.
and let's go ahead and let's make sure we put our arms around them, and let's keep them moving in the right direction.
Exactly.
So tell us about the whole process of becoming a part of DDP. You said she had to get a recommendation.
She had to get the recommendation, which she got, and then we signed up, and then she was spoken to, and I was spoken to. They told us about the organization to confirm that she really wanted to be a part of it. Sometimes you sign up for things that you don't have enough understanding about, and having read the literature they gave us and having spoken to someone, I was like, this is the right place at the right time where you need to be. And she's loved it ever since. She's been active. She does whatever they asked her to do whenever she can. And sometimes she may fall a little short, but then they'll lift her back up and get her where she needs to be. And that's what it's all about, to bring out the best in the young people.
So now for you, tell us what you love about DDP.
What I love about DDP is that we get to do a lot of fun stuff there. And we get to bond with each other. We get to do activities, like to get to know each other. And we sometimes get input on like what activities we should do to like get to learn each other better. and we go on field trips and help the community, get community service, and we always have fun. We're always laughing, and we just have a really good time.
So you do enjoy your time there.
Yes.
What do you think has changed about you, or how have you grown being a part of DDP?
I kind of became a little bit nicer. I used to be like, kind of aggressive sometimes. I became a little bit nicer. I learned new things about myself, like how I act around others and how people find me fun to be around and stuff like that. And it's just really good to be in it.
I love that.
So do I.
That self-discovery
And
good?
this self-discovery is that she's a good speaker. She's not accustomed to speaking in front of others.
Doing great.
Yes, so that has improved her and and built her up where she can feel comfortable speaking in front of others.
And that is one of the goals. That was one of the
Yes.
things Ms. Lorraine talked to us about, encouraging the girls to get in front of the room and speak to each other. In fact, do y'all still do positive affirmations?
We do sometimes.
I started that.
Yeah.
That was something I brought to
awesome.
DDP
Okay.
that I thought was really important. Let's not just talk in front of it.
Oh, I know all about
affirmations.
that. Yes.
Yeah, I came up with
Awesome.
something just for DDP.
Wow.
Okay.
And started doing that because,
Awesome.
we're going to have them speaking. Let's have them saying what?
Yes.
The right things. I know you
Yes.
got some questions. I know you.
Well, one thing I wanted, this is aimed at the mommy here. I love the quote when I was reading the bio about DDP. And it says, when we save a girl, we save a generation. I want to know what that means to you.
Well, what it means to me is when she was telling you about the bumps in the road that she would hit with her attitude, because she's a natural leader, and it's hard to dumb yourself down when you're a natural leader. So I just had to tell her, you're not changing who you are, you're just toning it down a little bit, giving them you in doses. So with that said, by her admitting that it changed her a little bit, when she has her own children, she'll want the very best for them as I want for her. And sometimes children don't understand. Your parents, they love you with all their heart, but they can't give you everything you need. And that's where organizations like DDP come in. They can fill in and stand in the gap for our children.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And let them know that you're a special dynamic person, even if it's not coming from the person that you know and trust and believe in. You'll get it from somebody else you can trust and know and believe in. And that's what she's getting in DDP. This is her second year there, and it's outstanding.
I love it. Now, I know y'all have all types of workshops.
Oh yeah.
Tell me one of your favorite workshops that you guys have had.
I'm not really sure. When we had the symposium, that was really fun.
That was awesome.
It was really fun when we got our mentor. I forgot what mine worked as, but it was really fun. We got to go to different workshops and learn about each other. We said a couple of things about our family, like if we had pets or anything like that. And then we went to another workshop to say what we wanted to be as a grown-up. And I said like an actress, a dancer, a choreographer, singer. And so she was really surprised because I really didn't seem like I would like all that stuff. And we got to learn more about each other. And then we got together, and all the girls as like from different schools got to talk about themselves in front of everybody and say what they learned and how they changed in DDP. So it was really, really fun.
The symposium is awesome.
It is awesome. I can't wait to this
May
May.
the 7th. May the 7th
Yeah.
date for the one that I'll be there. I'll see you there for sure.
I think the highlight for me at this symposium, when I went last year, I wanted to acquire a job at Lockheed. And one of the speakers was Shan Cooper from Lockheed. So I was like starstruck at that point. And then she took a picture with all the girls. And I was standing outside talking to her. And I'm like just, full of myself inside. But it was a great experience.
I love it because, Miss Lorraine told me one of the goals, number one, was to provide something beautiful for the girls. You're worth the time for us to put this entire
It was
thing.
beautiful.
And so they have a full dinner with,
Yes.
all the utensils and everything.
They had the breakfast as well. And they
Yes.
had vendors outside selling their paraphernalia that they might have made themselves. Wow. It was a great experience. Showed the girls that they can be entrepreneurs at any age.
Yes.
And so
That's
that helps her because I think she's making bows now, hair bows.
Wow.
She saw a lady with a table with bows last year, and they were like $15. And of course, I always say, you can make that. And so she did. So she makes her own bows, and she sells for the Girl Scouts and the cheerleaders and such.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So if there's a girl listening, you know, and she's like, I don't know, maybe, what would you tell her in terms of words of encouragement in terms of being a part of DDP?
You should always join something new, even if you're not sure. I wasn't sure about joining it either, because I was like, I already have something to do, or I'm always busy or something like that. But when I joined it, it was really fun. I didn't think it was going to be as fun as I thought it would, but it really is. And you shouldn't really overthink it. It's not really something to overthink. You should just do it. If you don't like it, you can always rethink about it or something like that. But you should always join something new. And DDP is something you should join.
Great answer. Now, during the break, we were talking about your mentor. That's one of the things that every girl that's a part of DDP, wherever they have the full program, you get a personal mentor.
Yes.
How has having your mentor helped you?
My mentor, Jessica, she's really fun to have around. We get to talk to each other if you have any problems. She said just call her. You can text her, anything like that, just to like get my feelings out. If I need to talk to her about anything, feel free to do that. And we go to restaurants. We've been bowling together. This past Friday, right? She helped me with homework.
Thursday, I think it was Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday she helped me with my math homework.
She's an engineer, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my degree. I'm a chemical engineer.
Awesome.
So,
Yes.
If I had any problem with school, she would help me do that. So I would like keep my grades up, so I'll be successful. So yeah, she helped me with that, and we do a lot together. So it's fun to have one.
That's all. So, Mama, the mentor part of this, how does that add to the whole experience?
The irony of the mentor was when I first received the form from Gianna, she didn't read what it was, and so we had set up an appointment, and I told her, your mentor will be coming today to meet. And she's like, I didn't ask for a mentor. I said, but you gave me the form to fill out. So when Jessica came in and she saw who her mentor was, she was just so excited because my daughter's bilingual and Jessica speaks Spanish. Okay. So I thought that was ideal. And then Jessica's about the same size as my daughter, even though she's twice as old as she. So then she thought, oh, I have somebody on my level. And they're very complementary together.
Jessica, the more you talk about her, she sounds really familiar.
She has hair longer than Gianna's, and it's
Where is she from originally?
California. Yeah, she's a young girl.
I think I've met
she
her.
works
Okay.
in Alpharetta.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very nice.
Real sweet. Real sweet.
Very sweet.
Yes.
The right person for my child, because they balance each other, and she feeds off of Jessica and Jessica feeds off her. It changes the whole dynamics of her personality.
That's beautiful.
Because Jessica was going to meet her Thursday for a homework lesson, and I kept asking her, what are you working on in math? And she just wouldn't tell me. So I said, Jessica, I don't know. So she brought her backpack and she talked her right through her homework, and she got a better understanding of it. She was very patient with her.
One thing I do know about DDP is they pray about everything.
Yes.
And so I'm sure that was something, they laid it out and they prayed over, making sure, so there's no coincidence.
No, not at all. It was. Because I felt like she could speak her Spanish with Jessica, and Jessica could speak Spanish with her and help her on her Spanish a little more. So that was really great.
I'm already a fan of DDP.
So am I. I'm on the DDP bandwagon.
I feel like I am now after reading over this and then hearing your
I
props
thought
about it.
we needed that when we were growing up, because we didn't get everything they get now. And I'm like, she was like, oh, I don't want all that. Oh, yes, you do.
Well, the blessing too is that, she's been able to partner with some of the schools.
Oh, yes.
There are not a lot of faith-based
organizations
that,
and not even for girls.
That are in the schools. And one thing I do know from speaking with Miss Lorraine, you have to have someone in the school who really wants
exactly the activity.
And for your school, your principal
was
spot
on.
Instrumental in bringing DDP.
Yes.
So that says a lot.
So I'll go give her a
heart.
bigger hug.
Yes, yes.
I'll give her a bigger hug.
You got somebody inside the school who will fight to bring DDP. It's easy to get the program there. So since we mentioned your principal,
Dr. Hargett.
I'll go and say Haggett. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Please tell us, I guess, in terms of your experience with her in DDP, how she has played a role in DDP at Floyd.
I go to every function that they offer that I can to offer assistance wherever I can at Floyd, because I feel like when a parent has a presence there, it'll encourage their child to do better. And sometimes it may not, but it'll encourage another child to invite their parent to come, and they'll say such and such mom was there. So when I go there, every time I'm attending something, she's there too. You know, even if she stops in for a few minutes, she's always hands on. And that's what I like about her. And she's a person too, which they forget about sometimes. Because I spoke with her privately. Just the other day, she gave me a lead on glasses. You know, when do you talk to your child's principal about eyeglasses? You know, she's a sweet person.
She's got a great heart.
She does have a great heart. Yes.
You have anything else?
Well, one thing is, y'all know I'm all about community service and such. What are some of the things that you do out in the community that you've been able to do with this program?
You want to talk about the blankets?
Oh, okay. Well, that's not with DDP though.
Okay.
But in Girl Scouts, they said since we need community time for DDP, in Girl Scouts we have to come up with like 6 blankets to donate to the less fortunate. So what we've done with DDP is we planted plants, we picked up trash in our school garden, and we're raising money for less fortunate. And we haven't really done any more this year that I've been part of, but I have done some in Girl Scouts right now.
Toys for Tots.
Yeah, we did Toys for Tots.
Awesome. Good.
We were there about 5 hours or more, and then we did
nursing
gift
home.
bags, and we did nursing home. We painted their nails.
Yes.
And we got
That's what we did.
You did that too? That's fun.
Our ministry does that.
Okay.
Yes.
And we
Yes,
got
she
to
had a
talk
great
to
time
them,
doing that.
And they told us their life story, what they did when they were younger, when they were if they were teachers or when they're a chiropractor or whatever they did, and we got to talk to them, and we do a lot more.
Awesome.
And last year, you guys did a book drive. I remember.
Yes,
for the
cookbooks and such.
Yeah, that was Dane Butler. He has a show here now Sunday night. He was the one doing the book drive, putting the books back into the juvenile detention centers in Georgia.
They did.
And DDP girls were the ones
collecting the books. Yes, they did collect those books.
I love this organization. Oh my goodness.
Well, before you guys go, you mentioned this during one of your other answers, but tell everybody, what are your dreams for the future?
My dream is to become a singer. Like, I love singing. Like, every time my mom comes in my room, I have my headphones in. I'm blinking her out whenever she calls me. I'm like, I have my headphones in, and I'm singing or I'm dancing. Right now, I'm in step, and I'm in a dance team at school. And we have a modeling kind of thing going on for dance to, like, give us more courage to do what we want to do. And we have a talent show at Boys and Girls Club that I'm part of right now, and we do talent shows, so I do singing in there, and I just love to sing, so I want to become a singer.
And I'm going to get her signed up for the magnet program at Pebblebrook for the performing arts next year, so she can take it to another level.
So singing, if there was one artist you could sing with, have you already decided? If somebody walked in right now and said, we're going to let you record a song and you get to perform it live with this one person, who would it be?
Oh my gosh, I have 2, but...
Go ahead and give us both of them.
Okay, Janelle Monáe and Sierra.
Okay.
It's so interesting because I don't know if you knew, we were trying to arrange for Janelle Monáe to be here when you guys did last time. That was the plan to surprise y'all with her.
Okay.
And then Miss Baker said she told y'all that's who it was.
Yes.
She said, well, I had to tell her. So we were still, we were like,
working
we want her to walk in and then be like, oh my God.
Yes, she probably would faint.
Yeah.
But we are planning to get them here, so I will keep you in mind.
Please do.
And we'll invite you. Your mama has to
Thank
get
you.
you out of school that day
Hey.
and bring you on down here.
Dr. Hargett will understand.
Yeah, 'cause she lives in this neighborhood. She lives on the west side.
How close.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that. Some people get big and they move away.
Yes, they do.
She stays right
But this
here
is
on
a
the west
great
side.
area. This
I
is a
love
great
her.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very eccentric, and that's what I like. She dances to her own beat, and so does my daughter.
Yes. And she's all about empowerment, being yourself, and
Yes.
loving yourself, and all of that.
Exactly.
So we have to keep that in mind.
Very
Well,
good.
Mama, any final words, parting thoughts before you go?
I'm so thankful and blessed that there's a platform for the young people to be able to express themselves, and I thank you for giving her the opportunity.
I love it. We're going to have you come back. But next time you'll have to have a song ready.
Okay.
Oh.
All
right.
Sing, right, Jack? You can't say you a singer and not come
good.
back here and sing.
I'm in the booth right now.
Okay. Well, yeah, because this is an actual recording studio.
How
and
about
so
that?
many famous people have recorded their first Goody Mob. They recorded their first
wow.
album in this booth. And
I
Lot
told her
of
when you
people.
really believe in something, you got to be ready on the spot.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Hit a
keep
note.
that in mind.
Hit a note.
I mean, like, I'm not the best. I really can't.
It doesn't matter about you being
Yeah,
the best.
I try,
Just
but
sing anything you like.
I don't know.
You like Adele?
I can't sing like
No,
that,
sing like Gianna.
I mean, I don't know what song.
Any song.
I don't know.
Sing an R&B song. Just start something.
Like what? I don't know.
You know any of Jim? Just
like-
sing anything.
What cheers you up?
I don't know. Like anything really. I mean, I
Can
like
you think
yoga.
of any? No,
rising
think of
over
one
there,
song.
everything.
Think of one song.
The first song pop in your mind, go.
I Bet by Sierra.
Okay, start it.
I bet you start loving me as soon as I start loving someone else, somebody better than you. I mean,
It's there. It's there. Yeah, the next time you have to stand up, you have to
Outstanding.
awesome. So
job.
next time, when we call you and say, look, we
You better
got
have that
Janelle
song
Monáe
ready.
booked to the show, you gotta be ready to sing for
You gotta
her.
be ready.
Okay.
You gotta be ready. If
You
you
gotta
ain't
be-
but a good 20 seconds or no.
Yes.
Okay.
So when we
I'm
call
working
you,
on it.
so we don't even have to discuss it. You already know. When we make
Yes,
the call,
yes,
you show
yes.
up here, you sing for Janelle Monáe. Sound
Okay,
good?
yes.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Well, we thank you guys so much
Thank
for being
you.
Yes,
here and being with us.
Gracious.
And I'll be seeing you guys. If not before May the 7th, I'll definitely see you
Okay,
May the
very
7th at the
good.
symposium. All right.
Thank you, Miss
Well,
Tasha.
we're going to take a quick break.